And welcome back to Akihabara Arcade in Westminster, Colorado. I'm Silver Tabby under FQC, and this guy is
Boostachio, the moose that's loose about your moose.
the glorious of the mooses, as we have a series of wonderful show matches for you on our off weeks at Akihabara, as we have 3 wonderful matches for us lined up today.
Yes,
our
we do.
first one, and one of the ones I'm actually most excited for because I haven't seen him play in a hot minute. We've got Thrashman and GD Cross as our first to 5 night on today's Mile High Brawl.
Yes, that's right, Tabby. It's our second ever Mile High Brawl, and I'm also very excited for this match because Piccolo, aka Thrashman,
The master
aka
of Third
formerly
Strike.
aka formerly known as Prince. So he's been actually practicing quite a bit lately. I played him last week. In casuals. So far from what I've seen, he's improved quite a bit.
Ooh, that's beautiful to see. And I saw him practicing casuals against Young Nexus off on the side earlier today.
Yeah?
I didn't see any of the matches. I just saw Piccolo walking up with Piccolo on screen at the victory pose.
Oh, yeah? Nice.
So, Thrashman, aka Piccolo, is going to be has been practicing a lot. So I'm really excited to see what he's got to bring because I haven't actually been able to play him in a couple weeks now.
Yeah. Man, and one thing about Piccolo that I've always enjoyed about his playstyle is that his air-to-airs are really, really clean. He's got a very much of a rushdown type of playstyle. There can be faults with that, right? There are times where Piccolo can overcommit and have to eat the consequences for that. As far as GD Cross goes, GD Cross is definitely more of a reserved player in my opinion. He heard me talking about him. They're both wearing shades too.
Yeah, what's up with the double shades?
Did I miss the meta?
Right
Like, wink. Both players giving me winks.
It seems like we're having some minor technical issues with the actual setup as our...
You're a technical issue.
I'm deeply concerned because this is my setup that's currently being set up. It's like, oh no, like, what'd I do?
What didn't you do, actually?
I did take out the Valkyria Chronicles disc, right? That's Samurai Showdown in there, right?
That's right, guys.
That's a nice game,
Y'all
right?
are getting bamboozled. We're actually playing For Honor. Just kidding.
That's what I forgot to play tonight. I need to be For Honor.
Yeah.
I'm finally getting good with like the kick throw pressure.
Oh, are you now? Man, we've only played For Honor like one time. Like,
Which sucks because it actually is a lot of fun.
that's
it's just
like
like
fun.
It just like weirdly hasn't worked out in the scheduling for me.
No, not for me either. And not
We are going to go home and play For Honor at some point within the next 7 days. It will happen.
that's if Magic the Gathering doesn't completely utterly
valid.
destroy
And
me.
You need to invite me to at least one of those nights. Like, if you're doing Magic the Gathering, just like ping me or something, at least an hour, because like I do have a bit of a drive to deal with.
Dude, all freaking day. I don't think I will ever say no to MTG. So, yeah.
Encouraging people to pick up expensive hobbies.
I know! Like, you don't even want to know what I spent on my Magic deck last week. You don't even want to know. Oh my god!
You know, I don't think they've ever used my personal PlayStation as the stream setup before. I think it might be as simple as the HDCP hasn't been disabled. I never needed to do so.
You might want to go check that.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. You should go check that. Here, I'll entertain the fam. So, boys and girls, people and people. Here's me and Silver Tabby. No longer with us, R.I.P. Man, what do I want to talk about? I have a microphone. I could talk about anything I want to. you guys know that white cheddar mac and cheese is actually superior to regular mac and cheese? This isn't a joke. This isn't a hot take. Simply facts. So if that's not something that's not something that you're into, by all means, you can have your wrong opinion. Looks like we're back.
It was, in fact, HTC.
Yeah! Look at you go.
It's so stream shy. It's like got this big sticker trying to cover itself up, the little cute little PlayStation.
Aww.
Anyways, they're doing a hard reboot on it because HTC was on, which prevents it prevents the video splitter from being able to display the contents to our stream setup. So you had to turn that off, and then we rebooted the entire PlayStation to see if it actually connects now.
Well, and yeah, with Sony's anti-piracy and all that nonsense.
When he was grabbing my PlayStation, saying we're gonna use this one for the stream setup, I was like, is that really the best option? It's never actually been up there. Apparently, it was a horrible option.
Yeah. And apparently, it doesn't work because it has a Goku Black sticker on it. So I don't know. How do you feel
never
about that,
use
Tabby?
me ever again.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? One of the things that the PlayStation 4 has made really easy is it just works when you plug it in. You can just set it. It's 2 cables. You take it over. You put 2 cables in. It works, unless it's on stream. Apparently, put it on the table over there somewhere.
We'll have a funeral for it later. Yeah.
I do want to make sure the power cable ended up with it because we had some power cable issues at Double IPA 2 last week.
So, how about Bronco? Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Real though. You guys play? Who do you guys play in Dragon Ball FighterZ? Know in the chat. I would really like to pick Blue Gogeta back up, but honestly, I kind of feel like I'm doing all right with Kefla, Lab Code 21, and Z Broly. That's all I'll be playing tonight, by the way. After this match, it's going to be me and your old pal, Bong Walter. Bong Walter. And I can see him over in casuals right now, warming up with our own Colorado Springs BFG Guzma. Yep. Man, this is the first time I've actually gotten on comms and had no idea what to talk about. I don't play KOF. I need to try that out. Hear it's pretty fire. Shadow King, aka Shadow Raptor, aka Raptor King, promotes it all the time. Says it's great. Not that I don't believe him. That I play Dragon Ball FighterZ and Magic the Gathering, and that's kind of really. Thank you, God. So I was smart this week. I brought Cough Drop. Because usually when I get pretty rowdy, I start screaming. If any of you have been on stream with me on comps before, you know that I get pretty loud. Hell, if you've even been in the Akihabara arcade when I'm in here, you know how loud it can be. With loudness comes hoarseness. With hoarseness comes horse throats. It's science. Not going to debate it. Again, like with white cheddar mac and cheese, you're entitled to your wrong opinion. And we're just about wrapping up here in terms of technical difficulties and whatnot. What do I want to talk about? Tabby, throw me a conversation topic. Anything. I'll riff on anything right now. Give me a riff.
Fighting games are balanced on this ridiculously thin, nice edge. You can make a tiny change to a character like moving slide knockdown from one move to a different one can have dramatic effects on their combo routes, their pressure sequences, and so many other knock-on effects. I'm not convinced that's a good thing. Like, extremely minor changes can like ruin like years of muscle memory built up practicing a character.
But dude, balance changes don't typically change things that drastically. It's usually just like minuscule, like marginal frame data. Maybe not marginal, you know, because like I mean, a couple frames makes a huge difference, right?
Right. But like, it's not that common these days because usually people don't remove combo routes so much as add them. For example, the Season 2 change where they gave basically every character a new corner route. For example, Goku Black now, his medium dive kick was way easier to combo into so he could get like an extra corner bounce route.
Right.
But really minor changes can have dramatic knock-on effects for the game. Like, example, most recent Street Fighter V patch, Furion no longer has his frame 1 for armored person. Now like frame 7. That has completely and utterly changed the identity of his character.
Yeah.
Just removing his DP. That's basically the only change that happened to him.
That is kind of drastic, though. I mean, DPs are
Totally different character.
DPs are
absolutely
crazy.
different. Like, he does not feel the same at all in any way, shape, or form from just changing one move. Or like when in Xrd to sign the Guild Spear changes, when they made it so that Emilia had to route into her hairpin to get an air knockdown, and also just completely absolutely redid every single one of her air routes.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced that's healthy for the fighting game genre, have such a fine knife's edge balance on so many details.
I mean, isn't that completely what the genre is, though?
If you have to change people's muscle memory dramatically, like game to game or genre to genre, compare that to like Tekken, where they have massive amounts of legacy knowledge built up. You don't really have to change how you play or like learn new combo routes whenever Tekken 8 comes out. It's going to feel very similar to Tekken 5.
Okay. Oh, this is
But-
going to be so dope.
Dragon Ball is kind of showing that, hey, if you give people enough general tools, it really won't matter what your changes are. You can just kind of get away with murder or anything else that you're feeling like.
Well, and you also have the universal system mechanics like, you know, 6M or
I think the universal system mechanics is
DR.
the reason they can get away with that sort of stuff.
Right.
Everyone has a basic level of mix-up. You can even give Cooler with like basically nothing to open up a defensive blocking opponent. And just 6M and DR, along with a lot of patience and pressure, is going to make people crack eventually, because he can rely on the universal mechanics. Eventually. Won't be fast, but he'll be able to pull it off at some time in the ages.
You know what's mechanically universal, Tabby?
Fusion dances!
Yes. The fusion dances, this match, everything we got going on right now at Mile High Brawl.
You just get Z Broly and Krillin to like do the hua and put their fingers together.
Oh my god, no, delete this. Delete this.
Brillin'. As our first Dragon Ball match of the day, Thrashman, aka Piccolo, versus GD Cross. Thrashman, both of them opening up with the exact same opener. Careful, jump back and Janemba assist, but Cross, the first person to press the button after the block, go through.
Yeah, GD Cross with that opening gambit, and now we're going to go back to neutral. Oh, Cross with the hit, but no confirm, that's okay.
Wasn't expecting to go through, makes the plus frames. Could have staggered in order to block it, wasn't ready for it. Cross under counter hits.
Okay, we got teleports. We're in neutral. Oh, I like the cheeky lariat there to try to get through the Janemba projectiles, but unfortunately that's a no-go. And Thrashman going to get the 2H there on GD Cross.
Thrashman swapping up his playstyle to play like safer and more defensive against Cross's like rush down Gogeta. Able to finally get a solid conversion, but Cross wakes up crazy and is able to get out with Gogeta.
Dang, I can't believe that Piccolo actually dropped that, or blocked that. That's crazy.
He did drop it. Commentators curse preemptively.
Okay, both players kind of
But
looking for an opening.
teleport! And the teleport on teleport action if you don't advantage of teleports.
Really late confirm on that 2H, but it looks like GD Cross is going to come out of this with some nice damage and some corner up.
The surprise of realizing, wait, I got hit? It can take a moment in order to recognize that you need to start teching. And so scramble situations. Ooh, reversal, level 3s like that are common. He's going to live. A little sliver. Immediately just jumps out and raw tags.
Dang. All right, let's go.
Oh, the combo.
Yep, wasn't able to go. Oh, but that's a nice Cross up, cross up.
Taking the first true character of the game. We saw a lot of near character kills up to this point, but every time he really snapped out. But the one that got snapped out is this Piccolo right here. Being careful, but walk up, delay, jab, a counter hit, cross-pressing buttons on incoming. Not very many characters can actually contest the incoming mid-screen Dragon Rush angle. Piccolo's 2S is one of those characters.
Well, and that was such a great play from Piccolo as well, because he was able to get the tap DR and bring in SSJ4 Gogeta to get rid of that blue life.
Ended up resulting in a kill because Cross just didn't believe in it. Nope. The assist trade, Thrashman having just a tiny little sliver of life, gets recovered in time to 2H it.
I think we're seeing a new Thrashman. We're about to see a new Thrashman here tonight.
He's alive, but Thrashman, that practice we were talking about he was setting up for, went for a soft reset. That was a dead character if it landed.
Another spark. I'm not sure if I agree with that. He probably did it just to upkeep pressure, but he wasn't in any kind of immediate danger with that 21 assist. And now we're going to be moving into the Cross's last character. Okay, got some weird scrambles going on. Thrashman ends up getting the hit,
and he's not going to have. Oh, already used the
Dragon
Rush. The reversal Piccolo elbow. You couldn't see it because he was off screen. The level 3 knockdown. Have to hold this. You can't do anything special about it. The
he gets overhead, but he drops it.
He didn't drop it. He trusted Cross to block the second overhead, so he just went straight into the throw. But the extra hit stun from taking the hit made it so that the throw protection went through, and Cross wins the follow-up scramble. He drops it by accidentally jumping backwards in the combo. Gets counter hit twice using the zoning pressure from 21. Looking bad for Thrashman. Once Cross doesn't drop this,
we might be looking at it. No, not enough yet. Guess for character.
Yes, for the game on our first match, on our first round. Blocks it.
Blocks the mix. Oh, he used Shiatsu.
Recovers in the air from the Shiatsu. Raw Super Dash reads out the Ki Blast as Thrashman taking a shaky but dramatically sunglasses first round in our first of 5 of our 3 major expeditions we're having at Mile High Brawl.
Last few plays that I was seeing from Thrashman particularly, he was able to convince Cross through his pressure to jump. He kept going for that low hit for the volleyball spike. Cross kept jumping to avoid it, which in turn gave Thrashman the advantage to hop up and take advantage of the air-to-air situations.
Especially using Piccolo's incredibly powerful air-to-air.
Oh, absolutely. Piccolo's got, and especially like with Piccolo and the sword normals, got some of the best air-to-air pressure in the game.
Thrashman, spiking the audio for an instant, challenging the corner situation and gets 2H for his troubles and loses the first character over a drop combo into a scramble situation.
All right, Thrashman coming in. 3 bars. Pretty healthy Piccolo. Nice cross-up elbow.
Advantage heavily scales the combo. It adds 5 rounds of...
Oh,
he stole the corner with
that
it.
was so great. What
Dropped
a
the
cross-up.
follow-up combo, though, as Thrashman practices on PC, right?
You know, I'm actually not sure, to be honest.
It can be difficult to get, like, depending on the exact settings you've got for your PC, it can be, like, between 1 and 4 frames different in PlayStation 4. You have to be really careful about getting the frame delay timing right. Thrashman's actually been dropping a lot of combos today. I'm starting to wonder if he's like practicing on a different platform and hasn't gotten the delay and his training mode set up properly.
It could also be nerves as well. You know, it's easy to have that adrenaline firing in every part of your being when you're playing a match and everyone's watching.
I want to call out Cross's decision making there. Spark baiting, because last round Thrashman sparked up on Piccolo and then challenging up a fuzzy mash in order to handle all of Piccolo's cross-up options. I really like Cross's decision-making there, which has put him up with a 3-character lead on an anchor-on-anchor battle, but my neutral anchor's got zoning assist behind it.
Able to call that assist while Thrashman was still on the air. Able to catch him on the recovery frames. Oh!
21 super hits on the ground. There was too much knock-up there. Both of them whiffed.
Thrashman able to
drops the combo.
Oh, no!
Another dropped combo from Thrashman. think that's the 4th one in 2 games.
Man, that is so unfortunate. That definitely would have been a dead Janemba had he been able to
7
finish
bars
the
sitting
combo.
around. I don't even think he needed to spark up the kill with 7 bars. Just waking up 2H.
Wake up 2H, man. You gotta love the disrespect. You love to see it.
Hey, I'm like minus 30 in this situation. You know what I should do? Press a 13-frame button on wake up.
And Cross answers back with an air command grab.
This would normally kill him, but Sparky's going to keep him alive, especially if Cross pushes the combo a moment too far and using the proof that Tail21 is still earning her spot in the top 5 characters in this game.
What in the cursed super dash was that?
I will not play Tail21. I have a good enough team. I do not need to put her back on the team.
No, you don't, Tabby. Tabby, listen to me. You have a team already. Don't go into the light.
I disrespect tier list. I will play Cross challenging the post super dash situation, and Thrashman showing off the beautiful air-to-air options that Piccolo's got to work with. Knockdown, no real Oki to work with mid-screen, especially with the projectile immunity on the Red Gogeta Lariat. 2Hing and gets caught by the assist. Called an instant before the anti-air came through. But delay on the cross up the reflect bait.
DD Cross using that double air dash to great effect.
I'm loving Cross's decision-making in the last 2 games.
Cross coming down with an air normal. Unfortunately drops the combo. He was
That
able
link is pretty difficult.
Yes, it is.
And just didn't mash hard enough on that auto combo touch. Should have put another square button on. Just all 6 buttons on the stick, just these squares.
This is America. That is all we do. Is smash square.
I mean, it is a really beautiful button.
It is.
Let's just look at the square and all the things that it can square.
Squares everywhere. You know, like that movie 23? You just walk around and start seeing squares everywhere.
Cube 2, Hyper Cube. This is all the watching you need to play in order to play Goku Black, Janemba, Red Gogeta, Android 21, Tien, and Piccolo. Just squares as far as the eye can see.
UI Goku.
Thrashman using the double Janemba teleport to get under Cross's attempt to hold him in the corner. Using the assist to pick up. Reading the delay tech and using it to set up a interesting, soft Oki situation. And Thrashman keeping himself safe with the Tien assist. Cross finally saying, screw it, I'm just going to press the best button in the game.
Cross with the excellent defense and then waiting for that specific moment to go in and punish Piccolo for his commitment.
That was like a just barely off the ground J2H launcher. Cross tried to go for a re-jump, panicked the moment he saw he dropped the combo, went for the reversal. Thrashman's like, nah fam, I don't need that.
Hits him with the low! Watch your Jordans. Watch your Jordans, my guy.
And we have another anchor-on-anchor situation. Instead of Cross having the extra assist to work with, now Thrashman's got it and an extra sparking on top of that.
Now, GD Cross does have 7 bars and limit break Android 21, so the comeback is definitely possible here.
Not just possible, but likely, because as long as you don't accidentally jump backwards instead of forward, I do like the idea of Cross attempting to spark bait there, but got the timing wrong.
Okay. Oh, no, wait.
That was heavily scaled.
Let's go.
Guard cancel gets out of the situation and uses Super Dash to punish immediately. Did not use either EX dive and also went for the throw. The throw actually uses up a ton of hits on the K and has an extra 3 rounds of damage proration on it. That's dead.
Shotgun.
Boom. I don't personally like seeing using the anti-air throw at the start of a Super Dash touch combo. It uses up too much hits on the K too early on, and also because of the extra combo scaling, it also can ruin the damage output of the follow-up combo specifically.
Right.
You need to just go straight into EX dive.
Well, and at least Piccolo was able to make the most. Was able to make the most out of that decision. So it ended up getting him a tag, but he could have gotten a kill had he done that with a different start.
But rising air jab in order to challenge the approach from Thrashman. And then Cross trying to challenge these Piccolo air grabs. Mistimes it slightly, just goes straight into the reversal DP. Gets hit Cross up. And Thrashman using the Tien assist to keep him safe. That has been one of the most effective strategies he's been showing so far this game. Cross, again, mashes straight through. Piccolo's been, Thrashman, aka Piccolo, has been showing way too many of those grabs. And Cross is just like, you like didn't trust in the overhead. You're going straight into the throw. I'm just gonna mash through it. And so you tell me that you know what this thing called? It's brand new technology. It's called a frame trap.
Frame trap. This man speaks the languages of the gods.
As Thrashman tried challenging the Ki Blast assist by using guard cancel a super dash, and Cross is just like, no, this is what a frame trap looks like. Learn, mother.
Oh my god.
Mistimes the 6H link. And Thrashman caught up backing.
And it looks like GD Cross so far has the download on Thrashman. Let's see if we can make some adjustments. So far!
That was actually a subtle adjustment we just saw with that interaction there. Thrashman had won nearly every single one of the post-block super dash air-to-air situations, especially by going aggressive, either block or on hits. In that case, Cross is just like, yeah, I know I blocked it. It's my turn. Bonk. Just kicked him right in the face, and now Thrashman's got to make a 1 versus 3 comeback. The game that Cross won earlier today was actually the exact same situation. Thrashman was also down 2 characters as well that time. Well, both the games that Thrashman's won basically came down to only like 1 character difference at most, oftentimes less than that.
Well, and from the round start, we're still seeing Thrashman rely on those old habits. He went for the volleyball grab right away. This time it works out for him. He's able to get the level 3 and some pressure after.
Overhead. This time,
DR.
Cross thought that Thrashman's like, there's no way he's going to keep Dragon Rushing. I'm going to stop pressing buttons here. Goes forward again.
Bruh, if it doesn't work the first time, just keep doing it.
I mean, it worked the first time. It didn't work the second, third, fourth, or fifth times. If it did work the 6th time,
exactly. It
worth
worked
it.
eventually. Okay, so we got some scrambles going on. Oh, GD Cross with the attempt at the air
Cross
counter.
recognized properly that the Chaozu was going to let him recover in the air, so he tried challenging it, and Thrashman also recognized it and challenged back.
And of course,
The
with the
defense.
auto combo, it's like it's such a ridiculous auto combo.
The Cross recognized that he blocked the Sparking Blast in the air. Instead of being +0, he was -6. He just backed off and stayed safe.
Now, Thrashman's doing a really good job of calling out that Janemba assist.
Cross got the hit, didn't believe in it, and Thrashman just mashed 2 in, didn't believe in it either, and takes the character back. Cross on his mid against Thrashman's anchor. Both of them are going to have about the same amount of spark time left.
And keep in mind, GD Cross still has a level 2 spark, while Piccolo, of course, is working with a level 3.
Speaking of level 3s, Thrashman's spark is running out only seconds before Cross's 6M. The sparking ran out, so he couldn't get the air dash confirm off of it.
Yeah, unfortunately, not able to confirm off of that 6M and not ready for the vanish there either. GD Cross takes advantage of the situation and with a vertical super dash downward.
Cross just barely preventing Thrashman making the 1 versus 3 comeback. 1 second, 60 frames in either direction, and then that TM 6M was going to be converted into sparking air dash cancel, and then Thrashman won that with just a second difference. It's like that's the thin knife's edge balance I was talking about previously.
In another timeline, my friend. In another timeline.
Wait, what side? Whose Ki Blast was whose? Why did I get hit? It's like Piccolo like doing the shuffle, like, let's go. Hey, up no Dachi in the chat. You can't counter a throw. Bad Cross. Bad monkey. Okay, we're seeing Cross throwing out that J2H in the post super dash situation again, expecting Thrashman to try dashing forward and giving up his plus frame.
Oh, and making great use of that air dash. Able to get the hit on Thrashman. Unfortunately, not able to finish the combo and get the corner pressure. Now we're back in neutral.
Thrashman's been challenging Cross's late pressure strings a lot. Thrashman got hit with another counter hit in that last Gogeta string, and then trying to get out of the corner, gets punched in the face by Gogeta.
It's always a bad time when you're getting punched in the face by Gogeta.
Cross expecting the Janemba assist in order to keep Thrashman locked down. But Thrashman committed to the super dash so early that he couldn't, Cross couldn't deal with it.
That was great recognition there from Piccolo, trying to get the soft reset. Unfortunately, not able to make much use of it.
Cross did not realize that he was spaced out so that the Piccolo counter wouldn't whiff. Went for his own counter, and eventually, in the post, it's only anti-projectile, not anti-air.
Excuse me!
He reset! Got the reset to kill! With the cross-up Piccolo elbow, saving a bar in the situation.
And again, Piccolo goes for super dash, expecting to catch GD Cross off guard with that vertical.
The throw almost caught the first teleport if Cross just stopped there. Bonk. And now Thrashman doesn't have to make a 1 versus 3 comeback like this first 2 games earlier, but now it's a 1 versus 2 comeback. And off in the distance, I just heard Bong Water shouting, "Whoa!" I love a commentary going on in the background by our casual players as Thrashman gets hit by that Janemba A assist, controls so much space in neutral, and Thrashman's just not respecting it.
Thrashman will keep pressing buttons no matter what. He knows it'll work eventually. And it's only a matter of time. Either a matter of time before he gets it or no time at all, because sometimes that does not work. Again, we're going for the over...
60% of the time, it works every time.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
But cross up super dash counter hits Cross. Thrashman not expecting that late frame trap, as he actually has invented the forbidden frame trap technique, but didn't believe in it.
I think Cross was waiting for.
Thrashman's going to live. He's going to have Spark available to avoid the mid-screen mix, which is really weak. Goes for Vanish. I like the idea from Cross trying to use a reversal in order to Spark bait, but he either got the timing wrong or Janemba's counter doesn't handle that one properly. Thrashman drops the combo at the last moment. Almost armors through the Ki Blast, but chooses the wrong option. Cross
again, waiting for the volleyball spike to go underneath.
Delayed the overhead to watch for it.
Well, and Thrashman, I feel like Thrashman's trying to gain ground control and force Cross up into the air so that he can take advantage of recovery frames and also be able to make use of his good anti-air setup.
So we're seeing Thrashman go back to character select, and he's dropping out the Janemba. You really think about it, most of the good success that Thrashman's been seeing in today's match have been from his Piccolo and from his TN. But Janemba has only done like a couple of minor teleport things, and Janemba's throw pressure was jabbed out by Cross every single time in game 2. And Janemba did almost nothing in that last match, getting Cross on the board 3-2. So going back and using the Super Baby 2 that Thrashman was showing in the casuals he was playing earlier tonight, I do like this decision to play a more safe controlling zoner up front.
Well, and you also have to remember too that Cross has been beating Janemba for a really long time. So
Cross has a lot of mirror matchup knowledge.
Right.
If you're going up into a mirror match, like we're playing the same characters, you're committing to say, I have played these characters so much more, I know all the intricacies of the interactions, and I'm going to teach you, son.
You're going to learn today!
Thrashman has been taught, and he's been taught that Baby is the right option. Uses the immediate teleport dive kick from Baby combined with the extremely fast startup of the Piccolo assist in order to claim ground early.
What a great start there from Thrashman.
So Thrashman cut that combo short, realizing it was a double assist extension, but he cut it one moment too short, so the dive kick wasn't high enough. But he recognized the scramble situation, and because he was on the ground, he had more options than Cross. But he's now too high-strung from the scrambles and reflects too early of the Janemba assist and gets blown up for it.
Yeah, Thrashman trying to continue his pressure. Unfortunately, not aware of the correct spacing, and now he's eating corner pressure.
Second overhead, spends the 2 bars in order to get out of the situation on the guard cancel vanish. Goes over the very last active frame of the beam. That's not going to kill, but 21 is going to have a lot of words to say about your defense.
Now you got to hold this EX.
Unlike
hitting him with the classic.
Spark reflects on Wake Up.
Now, I wonder if Cross is going to make mental note of that, because I'm sure that will come into play later.
Cross recovered from the barrier and jabbed up, but because he was blocking the wrong direction, Thrashman was able to contest the air-to-air scramble afterwards, using the Baby assist. Air blocks, jails in advantage because of the extra blocks done, recovered from the 2H, but not enough for the second 2H. Landed too quickly, couldn't get the second hit of auto combo. The height correct lands. Hey, you're only +0, not +10 there, buddy.
That might have been a good opener. That might have been a good opener for Thrashman, but he tried the cross-up button just a little bit too early and hit on the other side. Wasn't able to get the conversion for that.
Cross, the first time he's shown actually any command throws at all this entire game. Every other hit he's been showing this entire match has been nothing but counter hits and reads. That was the first time that Cross showed a command throw, and it hit. He didn't get a kill off of it. Did not punish the anti-air grab from Baby. Punishes the Ki Blast, though.
That's huge.
And
First character off the board.
Herein lies the problem with Super Baby versus a character like Gogeta 4.
He relies on Ki Blasts. Most of the top tier characters in this game have very good tools for destroying Ki Blast characters. Labcoat 21 has the full screen EX spin. Broly's Ki Blast go right through yours. Tail 21 not only has the up or, but also the Ki Blast as Thrashman, showing the air-to-air, heavily scaled combo, but like, I got damage upon damages on damages. You ain't surviving that. Okay, you might survive that, but you're not surviving this.
Yes, you're not surviving that. I really like the adjustment that Thrashman is making here, because instead of trying to force the ground control, he's simply able to just make it flow.
Hey, you're jumping, I can jump too.
Right. I got one of those. Ooh, and a nice overhead hit.
So, the Chaozu air block stun. If you block high enough in the air, usually a perfect double jump, you will recover in the air and can challenge Tien on the way down. Frost thought he was just barely over the minimum height, but it was actually a moment too low and got hit right the moment he landed.
Okay, now we see both players here trying to dominate the scramble situation.
Sparks out of the level 3, creates a scramble, and Cross using the best girl zoner. Still using the grab.
Ooh, a combo with the steals, I like it.
And recognize the correct height on the steals. Going all the way up to 2H height on those green steals will make the combo drop. But he was at like auto combo height, doesn't punish it, uses the soul sweep a moment too late.
Yeah, Cross hitting that button just a little bit too early. Wasn't able to cross, or wasn't actually able to land the hit on the overhead cross.
Cross not crossing.
Oh, yikes.
Shame.
You got Cross in the name, my guy. Speaking of up, Cross is up right now. Now down on the ground.
Goes for the soft reset. Holds the pressure. Is like, okay, there's stuff going on. I'm just going to block. Can't block this.
You can't block forever.
The barrier round start. That would have been huge if it hit. That could have happy birthdayed and blown up the game on the spot. But instead, it's a little bit of a hit on Piccolo and gets the scramble situation afterwards.
Thrashman just trying to go for that volleyball spike just a little bit too much. I feel
Cross
like that might have cost him the match.
But in the follow-up situation, Cross did not believe in the +7 situation after the green orb explosion. He backdashed, and that gave him the space he needed to counter zone, and that decision got Cross this game. Cross on match point on our first show match of the night between Thrashman and Genie Cross. We have 2 more show matches happening tonight. Our Shadow King visiting from Kansas against, I believe, Coffee Prince, if anyone can figure out where Coffee Prince ended up. And then we're going to be having our very own Mustachio against a revenge match for me. Against Bongwater later tonight at 9, because we are having some minor scheduling issues to get Bongwater showing up properly.
Yeah, right. You know, Bongwater is just putting off the inevitable of him losing this exhibition. But you know what? We're not talking about Bongwater right now.
We're talking about Cross's corner pressure. Look at all that life missing on 2 of Thrashman's characters. But Cross up, Thrashman's like, I know I'm hurting. I'm not getting out of here. You're getting out of here. Hold this, hold that, take this. I'm taking some Oki, and let's get the baby level 3. Does not get the corner steal that Shadow Man, who's going to be visiting you here later tonight, often shows us for the better Oki. Tries to set up a secondary corner steal, assuming that Cross would respect. He's like, I don't gotta respect it. I've been pressing buttons on your Dragon Rushes. Do you think I'm gonna respect anything?
Right, exactly.
That was an active tag situation. There's an extra assist lockout. Cross did it too early. Thrashman predicted the super dash, but he was too soon.
Yep, and that cost him a character. Thrashman is making good use of those vertical super dashes, but I feel like Thrashman is relying on his autopilot just a little bit too much.
And Cross has been showing his excellent adaptation. Not only what we were seeing, what he was able to do in Samurai Showdown, adapting to Gen's play, but also like every one of these momentary adjustments. Although he apparently doesn't believe in anything. The moment Thrashman quote dropped the combo of soft Oki, where he's only +24.
Only.
Cross pressed the 20-frame button, just putting himself -40. Thrashman just bonked, threw him into the reset, dropped that combo, but caught Cross trying to fuzzy mash out of this mix-up. Cross is pressing so many buttons right now. I don't know if Thrashman's explicitly calling it out, but he's getting hit after hit after hit after Cross's counter challenges.
The thing that you really want to watch out for when you're playing Thrashman is that Thrashman is good at smelling blood in the water. If he knows that he can throw you off balance, he is not going to let up on the pressure.
Yeah, that rush down playstyle we were talking about at the very start of it. Where he's like, oh, you think you're in a weird situation here? I'm just going to chase you. It's not the game. I'm going to press super dash.
Yeah, whatever.
No teleports.
Yeah.
Stay. Bad demon. Go back to hell.
Screw your mix, buddy.
Actually, wasn't the whole point that the demon was doing too much stuff in hell, so like the characters had to kill themselves in order to go fight the demon in hell? I don't remember much about the Janemba movie, okay? Someone who's playing remind me of the plots.
You know, I actually don't remember either. It's been years. There was a time where I completely wiped Dragon Ball GT out of my memory.
You might have wiped a bit too much.
It's locked in the vault. It's in the vault. We don't talk about it. All right.
But cross-screen Dodon Ray. Thrashman making a 2 versus 1 comeback. No spark on either side in order to keep himself in the first to 5. Making it down to 1 versus 1 with a health lead, down a lot of meter. Janemba does not have the best meter dump combos in the game, so Thrashman's got 2, maybe 3 touches to work with, especially if it's like a Key Blast or a throw starter. Super Dash is too late, actually.
That was a nice hit.
Janemba can no longer do his frame 1 anti-air J2H once he's thrown a Key Blast.
That's so disrespectful.
But he still has multiple. The unscaled volleyball fist starter. Wait, no. That's not going to kill. You need more meter.
Yeah.
Just goes for the Oki. Cross. Guess for character. Walks in the air. Steals the corner. Didn't have the vanish in order to counter vanish the guard cancel.
Cross missing the confirmed hit there.
Tries the air to air, but he's taken too many hits in neutral. The handshake goes through.
That's GG's.
KO. As
the kids
Cross.
would say.
Cross, considering his gameplay, smiling the whole way through, laughing and chatting with our lovely members, Shadow King and Rusty in the background there. That was a great first match for today.
Cross almost lost that because he was trying to meme. One bar super. Just sitting there trying to dance on him. He actually almost lost that match, but you know what? He didn't, so it was brilliant. Good for you, Cross.
It worked out as Cross was able to shut down the harsh rushdown playstyle that Thrashman, aka Piccolo, was bringing in our first show match of the night. Next up, we're going to be having Shadow King against, I'm getting a message that we have a change in schedule. We have a special edition today's lineup tonight as Guzma and Young Nexus, 2 of players that I don't get very many opportunities to play against. We have to drive in from pretty far away. Guzma from Colorado Springs, and I think Young Nexus, Grand Junction?
Huh? Oh, I'm actually not sure. Mothership, where is Young Nexus from? Where does he hail from?
Young Nexus,
right.
reminding
like
us
15.
of the young part of the Young Nexus, has not been able to show up to too many of our locals due to his own personal scheduling. So
I have a driver's permit.
Shadow King has a is going to be
Shadow
grabbing
King is in
food
his
while we're
trailer.
still waiting for our replacement match for Shadow King, Coffee Prince, to show up.